Hi, good morning. Welcome to Automod Racing. Currently, we are working on a car which I always love. This is a 95 Honda Civic hatchback. Our shop had built many of this, more on uh, crazy cars like this. They're fast GSRs, B20 VTEC, LS VTEC, LS. But we always trick out this car. Uh, this is well known in the street racing world as one of the most sturdiest car. That's why it's an all-time favorite of younger people, younger generations, that they built this car because it's very sturdy in the turns and the way it runs. The traction of this car is awesome. This is one of the EGs that we are currently building. Again, they are built in 92 up to 95 by Honda. It's called EG. We have this. We did this 2.5-inch pipe all the way with the resonator, and still with a catalytic converter. We did an LS VTEC swap on this actually. It's an LS engine coming from a 94 to 2001 Acura Integra. And then the head, we put the valve and cylinder from a GSR, which is a 1.8 liter VTEC. By the way, the LS is a 1.8 liter. It's a non-VTEC. But we did a Frankenstein, is what we call that in the industry, Frankenstein motor, where you put a head and a block of two different cars together. This is like the most common cars that they put on NHRA, you know, like those IDRC national race events. And they built this with turbo, all motor, whatever you've got there. But on this particular one, we did a high compression pistons. I would guess this 12.5:1 compression with a GSR head. We just currently have the LS transmission on this. It's a 5-speed. Later on a later time, we will be doing again. It's like also a Frankenstein, which is basically an LS transmission. No. It's going to be a B16 transmission with an LS final drive. What that means is B16, as everybody know, B16 transmissions, they come from 92 all the way to 2000 Honda Civic SIs. Those are like short gears, meaning to say the engine revs up to like a lower RPM and higher RPM at a faster pace, meaning to say that the gears on this are short gears. So you basically always shift earlier. Now, why you put an LS final drive is like the 4th and 5th gear. So when on a B16, by the way, at a cruising speed of 65 miles per hour, you're maybe about 4,000, 4,500 RPM already at 65 miles per hour. So what the race car people did is they use a B16, so they go faster on the traction, on the takeoff, and they put an LS final drive on the 4th and 5th gear so they can make it through the quarter-mile track. Now, same is true on a daily driver. You put an LS final drive on a B16 transmission. That means that if you are already cruising, usually the freeway, you're 65 miles per hour, your engine is more relaxed. They stay about 32 to 3,500 RPM. So anyways, going back to this car, we just did an upgrade of the bushings on this because 92 to 95 Civic, they're all beat up. So we replaced the bushings here, the tie rods, the lower control arm bushing. We are currently doing a lowering spring on this. which is basically we're gonna put a KYB shocks and struts on this, and then the lowering spring, which you can see in the table there, it's being worked on. So we can lower this car to a height which is like a nice looking height. It squares up the car on its appearance. When it's sitting on the ground, it looks more squared. We installed like one of our used wheels on this, an STR 15x7 with whatever like a regular tire. Probably on a later date we'll be putting the Falcon Azinis, the RT man, I forgot, the RT 315 or something like that. I have it there in the store. We'll be installing that for a better traction. So for now we are going to leave this alone.